What's up guys, Pete here. Welcome to the channel if you're new. This is my 1985 Buick Regal Grand National. Sorry it's dirty, I just washed my other car, so I'm kind of lazy. But I'm going to do a little walk around here. I'll show you the inside. So inside needs like new carpet. I put some temporary seat covers because I'm not sure if I want to do race seats or just the traditional seat covers. But I do have oil pressure gauge, water temperature and boost gauge. Then I have a tachometer and a scan master, which is a must for these vehicles. Pop the hood for you. Alright, pop the hood here. Alright, so in 1985 they had what they called a hot air motor. This is actually what they put in the 86, 87 Grand Nationals. This motor I put in maybe about 6-7 months ago or so. It sat on a shelf, remanufactured, bored 40 over since 1992. So it's all upgraded, valve springs, everything like that. And I did replace the head gaskets because the stock ones they had on here blew like pretty quick, which I figured because I run higher boost. So I put some Cometics in there and have no issue. I can run up to 30 pounds. I've been running right around 24-25 pounds on E85. I converted it to E85. I did a fuel pump, 60-pound injectors, turbo tweak, chip, and then I just recently, it's probably hard to see because it's dark in here, but I did a 6AN return line. It's got the AccuFab fuel pressure regulator, adjustable, which is great. Little intake. So this turbo here, since I got the car, I was never able to really build boost like on brake, but once it got going it did fine. So I went to a T60, which I still have. With the T60 it's also very hard to build boost, so I did put a bigger converter in there. Long story short, I found somebody selling the cartridge from a low mile Grand National. I think it had 30,000 miles. So I just rebuilt the stock turbo, and this thing it boosts like nothing right now. The 60 had a little bit better top end power to it, but this one does just fine, and I could burn out at will now. I got the external wastegate with a 3-inch downpipe, and it's a single exit exhaust from the passenger side here. Pretty decent sounding exhaust. Let's see what else I got done to this thing. Basically a lot of new parts. So I'm just waiting on, I started redoing the rear suspension. I'll show you that. I did order some wider tires, some 255s, because the stock ones are 215, 65, 15s. I ordered some wider 255s, but you could kind of see some of the stuff I've done here. So I'm going to replace the springs and the shocks and stuff like that. Help it hook up a little bit better, because I'm having a heck of a time keeping traction even at like 21-22 pounds of boost, and I like to run around 24. That's what my chip's burnt for. But no knock, it's a very strong car. I enjoy driving this thing. Surprised a lot of people. And I have additional stuff done to it. I have the hot wire kit for the fuel pumps. I got the mass translator, stuff like that. You know, I just been working on this car for like the past 3.5 years. Yeah, the transmission's rated at 650 horsepower, which I'm nowhere near. So threw a little turbo blanket, heat wrapped downpipe, deleted the AC heat because it's not necessary. I mean, this car's not all original. I built this car so I could drive it on the street and not worry about it. Body's super straight. It's got like one tiny scratch on the passenger side door. And other than that, she's good. Redid the horn, steering, a lot of stuff. Dumped a lot of money in this car, but it's worth it. These are awesome cars, and they look good no matter what. Even this, they hold a presence. I get more attention in this thing than I did in my Corvettes, GTR, Hellcat. You know, a lot of people love these cars. So thanks for tuning in. I'll do some driving videos here shortly. Have a good one.